All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are live on Zoom and momentarily we'll be live also streaming on Facebook. So thank you for joining us again. We'll get started here momentarily, just a couple minutes. Want to get everyone loaded into the Zoom. We've got a special presentation this evening. Of course, Andrew Weissman, our host, and our guest speaker, Jim Winkler. So we'll get started here momentarily. Go ahead and throw it in the chat where you're joining us from. Great to see you, Barb. I can't say where you're from. It looks like a Economawalk. I think I said that right, Jim. Is that
You
right?
did say that right, Jason. That was impressive.
Very good. Hey, Beth. Good to see you. Tammy, Jacqueline, Ginny, some
Oh,
friends
yeah,
from
people from all over. Taiwan.
Taiwan in the house.
It's a
Yeah.
global
Good morning.
session.
Good morning, Taiwan.
Good morning, Taiwan.
We have a global community of entrepreneurs. And Jason Pellin never ceases to amaze.
Why? Donald from Toronto. Very good. Great to see you. We got lots of representation from all around the world here. More Taiwan, some folks up here in the Northeast. I see New Hampshire. Very good. Florida.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Jeremy.
Very
Great.
nice. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad everybody's joining
Yeah,
in.
this is great. Good to have everybody on, and
Uh,
especially the guests that are on tonight, taking a look at this for the first time. Wonderful to have you getting a chance to learn a little bit about our business.
That's right. That's right. And those that are joining us that would like to listen in Mandarin, we are having this interpreted, translated real time right now. So if you go to the bottom of your screen, there's a little globe icon in the Zoom toolbar. And if you don't see it, you'll probably have to click the little more button. And under more, you'll see a little globe that says interpretation. If you click that, you can select to listen to tonight's presentation in Mandarin. So thank you, Maple, very much for helping us out this evening. Without
Thank
further ado, I'm
you.
going to just turn it right over to you, Mr. Andrew Weissman.
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Maple. It's great to be with everybody this evening. Welcome to an introduction to the unfranchised business. We call it the first look. And before I introduce our special guest, I just want to give you some information here, just some insight. First of all, there's no pitch here. We're not selling you anything, not looking to convince you of anything at all. It's just a bit of an enlightenment session, if you will. We're going to talk to you about who we are, what we are, why we are, where we've come from a little bit about, and I think you'll understand where we're going here. And I know we have a lot of unfranchised owners and a lot of guests that are joining in. The numbers keep going up. So welcome everybody. And for those of you who are guests, I always like to convey that the person who invited you to, check us out, really respected you enough and thought enough of you to have you, check us out. And so I always encourage the guests to thank the person who introduced them because you've been really given a gift. I think you'll recognize that, and I think it'll become very clear, as we discuss, the information. It also is also worth noting that this business is not necessarily for everyone. And don't get me wrong, anybody and everybody can successfully develop this business if they're coachable enough and have a sincere desire to get more than what they're currently getting, or achieve their personal and financial goals. But the timing might not be right. You might not be ready, and you might not qualify. And I say it like that because not everybody's looking to enhance their quality of life and or improve their standard of living. And of course, that means different things to different people, right? So all we've done for over 32 years is provide entrepreneurs with a proven business system, the tools, resources, technologies, products, systems, training, support, and a community to enable entrepreneurs to reach their personal and financial goals. So that's why I really consider this a gift that you've been given, to check us out. And we're fortunate enough to have, one of the most successful unfranchised owners that we've ever had in the history of the company. His name is Jim Winkler. He's an executive field vice president. But that just simply means he's earned at least 45,000 in 4 weeks. And I think you make more than that, and knocking on the door to the next level too, Jim. But ultimately he's also a part of the corporate team for about 10, 11 years. We're fortunate to have him as part of the team, still part of the team, ultimately part of our community and a great partner. I consider a great friend and a brother. And I think, he's impacted so many people's lives all across the world. And so, Jim, thank you for taking your time in Scottsdale, Arizona, there to join us with this first look.
It's great to be with you, and right back at you, Andrew, with everything there. And as you said, for everybody on tonight, it is a gift. We actually teach people, don't invite people to something like this if you don't like them, because they may love what they see and you'll get stuck working with them. You don't want to do that. So at least whoever invited you likes you. So that's a great thing. And we're going to have some fun. And Andrew doesn't give himself enough credit, but he's a vice president with the company and does a tremendous job. And Andrew, we were actually 13 years together corporately, believe it or not. But when you love what you do, time flies. So that's what
Yeah.
it flew.
A lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I guess we'll just jump right in,
Yeah.
and Jason, Maple, thank you again for being our partners here and making this such a successful, session. So this is an introduction to the unfranchised business. We call it the first look. And ultimately, our business, we're built on product and we're powered by people, and Market America Worldwide, we simply provide a system for entrepreneurs to create an additional income stream while providing consumers worldwide with a better way to shop. You're impressed with my reading capabilities there, right?
Yes.
Through results-driven technology and the power of people, we believe that we've created our own economy, and we believe it's the economy of the future. Regardless of what the other economy is doing, in our ecosystem, with our community, we're thriving. And it's all because of the model and the connectivity that we have and what we do. So I think you all will agree that the economy has changed dramatically, especially over the past few years, and the state of traditional employment has changed. People really do desire the ability to choose where they want to work and how much they want to work, right?
Yeah.
And it's in the times that we're in, it's creating unprecedented opportunities for people to become entrepreneurs. More and more people are recognizing that they need to take control over their financial position and future. There's a variety of reasons for that. One of them is the fact that people do need more money. The cost of living has not decreased over the past few years. I think we all have felt the increase in almost everything that we need to purchase. Although there is a continuous rise in mobile shopping or online shopping, through e-commerce technologies. Our belief is the fact that there's one-to-one marketing is replacing mass marketing. The whole philosophy is the fact that people hate to be sold on something, but they do love to buy. So we just simply match products to people and people to products. And we're built on product. We wouldn't be here today, over 32 years later, with all this success, if it wasn't for the results and the benefits people have experienced using our exclusive products. Then the gig economy, you have more and more people, looking to make extra money, and there's certainly a growth in entrepreneurship, people looking to take control. So Market America and shop.com is positioned perfectly to take advantage of the times that we're in, the trends that are happening with the unfranchised business. Okay, the unfranchised business. And all we did was take all the strengths and all the components of franchising, but at the same time, we eliminated all the weaknesses. So Jim, I'm going to hand it over to you now.
All right. And you're talking about that cost of living. I went to buy some onion rings yesterday at a little deli down the street. It was $10 for a little thing of onion rings. And I thought, this isn't New York City. It's not Miami. And you start thinking about that and you think, wow, how are people getting by? That's why so many people are looking for things like you said so well, Andrew. They're looking for ways to make extra money and to build upon what they have without giving up what they have, right?
Right.
So as well as everything's been doing for our company, it hasn't done that well in the richest country in the world. When you take a look at where everybody's ended up after working 45 years, really starting somewhere between the age of 20 to 22, working to 65 to 67. And you look at it and you say, nobody starts off saying, when I'm 65, I hope I'm flat broke, as over half the people are. I'm dependent on bank loans, credit cards, or government assistance. Nobody wants to be in the 17%, right? And most people, you ask most people, what was the cause of death? And it's usually stress. And what gives you stress? It's working, which is where 25% of the people are. Sometimes someone will throw in their husband or wife, but it's usually from finances or job. what I looked at many years ago, 28 years ago, actually, when I looked at this business, was at 5%, Andrew. And I said, how do you get there? And you get to the 5%, 74% of the people in the 5% own their own business. But you have to have a business that does not own you. That's an important thing. Warren Buffett says if you can't get paid when you're sleeping, then you'll never become wealthy. And I'm a big fan of that. Sometimes I'm taking a nap and like my dog Augie behind me, and Lisa will wake me up and I'll say, honey, stop it. I'm making money right now because we're open 24/7. We're going, and that's what you want to have because all the other people work to make somebody else rich, and you don't want that. I wish this was taught in school, but it's not. Unfortunately, I really believe finances should be taught in school, and entrepreneurship, but they don't all get taught that way. And as I just said, 95% of the people spend 45 years of their lives helping the other 5% become successful. So it's time to do your own plan and really take control of your life and where you want to go with it.
Jim, when you were introduced to the business, you were very successful in the corporate world as a vice president. You're in sales, doing very well. If you wouldn't mind touching on that for a moment,
Yeah.
what happened?
Really, I go back to our product line being so strong. I was a customer for 7 months. I had a friend who asked me to look at it as a business. I really didn't have any idea what it was, how it worked. I'd never owned a business. I'd helped run businesses. I looked at this and didn't understand everything, but I understood enough that I saw no risk and I saw a huge upside with it. And I was going to get my products at cost. And to me, cost has always been better than retail. And I started, I didn't overthink it. And I worked hard at it, as you know, Andrew. And 6 months later, I left the corporate job that I'd worked 12 years, nights, weekends, 70-hour weeks, and started doing this on a full-time basis. And I have been in love with this business for 28 years, ever since my wife Lisa and I she's right now at a product training with Jim Dwyer, who's actually in town while I'm doing this. And we just love, we every day we say, let's go change somebody's lives, either through the product or the business. And I think that's what makes it wonderful.
What's also great is that you continue to lead by example. You're one of the faster growing unfranchised owners. I think 2 days ago when we talked, or yesterday, I forget when it was, but you had pickleball in the morning and a golf round in the afternoon. So you're living the lifestyle, but at the same time, continuing to impact people's lives positively.
That's what you want to do. The other day I was the same day I talked to you, I was in the hot tub, and Lisa goes, who are you talking to? I said, I had to make some business calls. But you do it where you can do it anywhere, and that's what you want to have in a business.
Yeah, that flexibility, exactly. So when you think about alternatives to the traditional 40 to 45-year plan by working a plan for somebody else, you start to recognize how very quickly that the other opportunities or businesses either take too much time or too much money. Think about it. What's somebody going to do? Quit their job and go back to medical school, go back to law school? What are they going to do? Start their own business? Where's the money going to come from? What kind of business is somebody going to start? Even traditional network marketing is unrealistic to generate with any traditional network marketing type of a business. Franchising comes up. It costs at least a couple $100,000 for a decent franchise, but why would you want to buy yourself an expensive job? Working more hours, getting a second or third job. Driving an Uber or whatever, or Instacart. These things, they either take time away from what you want to do and are costly, and they're unrealistic, So we've come along with our offering, which is a 2 to 3 year business plan. And that's based on an individual investing approximately 8 to 15 hours per week. Now, certainly you can do more, kind of compress the plan and do a lot more in a shorter period of time, and the business will grow faster. Or you can do less and it'll just take a little bit longer. But, kind of on average, 8 to 15 hours per week, if you perform the result producing activities and follow the system and are coachable and don't try to reinvent the wheel, you can really develop a very solid foundation for your business, and you can earn as you're developing and as you're growing. So Jim, talk to us about why people would be attracted to, our business.
Well, I think, Andrew, everybody has their own reasons as you take a look at this, and they're all good. Let me ask the people on here today, if you could make an extra $300 to an extra $1,000 per month doing something on the side, as Andrew talked about, what would you do with it? Put in the chat. Would you save, pay off credit cards? Would you travel? Would you save for education? As you know, Andrew, I have a new grandchild, and we started his education fund already. I want him to go to school, but I want him to be smart enough to be an entrepreneur, just like all of our children. All five of them, went to school, but all five are entrepreneurs. Four of them are UnFranchise owners in the business with us. So as you look at this and you say, I love seeing all these pay off debt, travel, it's great because everybody has things they want to do. It's how do I find a way to do it? And I think that's the key, but this gives you that opportunity and can really bring you there. So Andrew, I'll lead it back to you to take them through it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So our offering that we provide basically like an e-commerce business in a box. You think about getting into the e-commerce world or digital marketing world, how are you going to do that? Where's the money going to come from? Where's the development going to come from? What kind of products are you going to sell? How are you going to handle the distribution, the customer service? It's a very costly, endeavor. So we provide it all, in an e-commerce business in a box. You can earn immediate cash just from the sale of our exclusive products, right from your own websites. It's very simple. We provide a shop.com site. We equip every entrepreneur with their own shop.com site and a global shop.com site because we can service customers in 190 countries. We provide all the tools and resources one needs to develop their business. A very robust app with the UnFranchise marketing app, a digital wallet, all types of resources and tools to utilize to market and communicate and promote. It's really simple. All you got to do is kind of execute and have fun in the process, and let the tools do the work for you. But there's unlimited earnings potential. It's really up to you, what you want and when you want it. And all we help you do is develop a detailed plan based on that. And we just leverage our tools, technologies, and all the resources, products, training, and support to enable somebody to get the things that they want and reach their goals. We're so fortunate to have a community of entrepreneurs that spans 9 countries. And this community is all connected, and we all support each other. You're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself with the UnFranchise business. And I think that alone there's a lot of value, in our community, and everybody's so supportive. It's something that you really don't find, especially in the corporate world,
Yeah.
So Jim, talk to us a little bit about what's in it for you, what's in it for them.
Well, you talked about that community, and that's the first point on this slide. And, I always think, how wonderful is it to be surrounded by people who are forward-looking, who are entrepreneurial, who are positive in a world where it's not always that positive, and that's a big thing that stood out to me right away as I met people. And you work with people on the same mission. It's a cool and fun company making things happen. There's mentorship and coaching for success. Think how important that is in anything in life. Business and self-development. You can work, as we mentioned already, from anywhere. No inventory, huge upside. Why not get started? I didn't even have to understand the plan. I just had to understand it was doable and someone else had done it. You can set your own schedule. You can enjoy time and financial freedom because wealth is not just money. Wealth is time. You can earn 24/7, spanning 190 countries we ship into. It's a willable business. A lot of people never think about the fact that what we're developing is something that can be willed to their family. It's a great thing, and there's no income potential. And Andrew said this really well. It's how much you want to put into it. Once I started doing this, I saw that the more I could put into it, the more I could earn. And the only way you earn is by helping more people. So there's something called a psychic income, which comes back to you because you're helping someone, but it's coming back to help you too. And it really allows you to take control of your life and your future.
Beautifully said. I love it's inherent in the plan. By
Yeah.
helping people succeed who are, deserve your time, energy, and effort because they're sincere and serious about reaching their goals, you automatically succeed. It's just inherent in the dynamics of the plan, how it's structured. So it's really unbelievable. I think there's a video next, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right about that? Let's see what happens.
The power of Market America and the UnFranchise system makes it possible for anyone to succeed who otherwise would not have had a way to do it.
We've created a solid foundation for which we'll continue to grow.
One of the most important things you can do is keep the business simple.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. We will continue to make the impossible possible. Groundbreaking products and delivery systems, incredible technological advancements.
Companies don't make people successful. People make companies successful.
There's something very special about this community. Yes, we're economically driven. Yes, we're entrepreneurs. Yes, we're in it to make money and to help others make money. But we also develop a community. Everybody in the world wishes they had what you have. You need to tell them about it.
Be the best version of you. It all starts with you.
Market America is an internet digital marketing and product brokerage company with a universal shopping cart. That is what we are.
Anything you could want, you can get from shop.com.
We are always, as a company, identifying and adapting to paradigm shifts in the world.
I knew that this was an organization that paid very close attention to detail and was committed to what they said they were going to do.
I'm an ambassador for Market America because I believe in the model.
They won't know Market America like they know Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
I am not paid to be here. I'm here because I believe in the mission of this company and I believe in all of you.
Be great, be exceptional, be extraordinary, be authentic, be disruptive.
There's a new economy that you're going to tap into. Take advantage of it. The time is now.
Obviously hear the passion in the voices of JR and Lauren, Mark, Steve. I always enjoy watching that video. Thank you for that, Jason. So moving forward here, we're been so fortunate to have a real visionary. If it wasn't for JR, we all wouldn't be here. A true visionary who had an idea and a belief, and his partner, co-founder Lauren, led the way. And here we are. Unfortunately, we lost JR suddenly a little over 2 years ago. But obviously, all the lessons that we've learned from him, we continue to apply, and the legacy continues. Just understanding the story, where it came from. In 1992, JR and Lauren envisioned a concept that would allow people to shop online, receive cash back on their everyday purchases, and earn commissions by sharing their favorite products with others. Just real simple, right? And from this idea, Market America grew from its humble beginnings in a little home in Greensboro, North Carolina, to the global enterprise it is today. And as you've heard a couple of times and seen, we operate currently in 9 countries. We have tens of thousands of entrepreneurs as part of our unfranchised owner community. We've paid over $6.5 billion when you combine the retail profits and commissions. And the legacy of Market America and worldwide and shop.com continues. We have a great leadership team. And once again, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for JR. If we can go back to that slide, I got a little ahead of myself, but I think it's important to note, just a few things and points about, JR's legacy. He really revolutionized the direct sales industry. He shifted the focus to real products for real people and fostered a cooperative business model rather than a competitive one. And it's all about the global success. He pioneered online retailing innovations. He was talking about shopping online and shopping from home computers in 1984, by the way. He was quoted in an Atlantic City newspaper. But he pioneered these online retail innovations that bridged the gap to an aspirational and attainable opportunity worldwide. He empowered individuals to build their own economy, allowing for personal and financial achievement. He ignited belief in everyone around him as an extraordinary believer in human resilience and the entrepreneurial spirit. I always like to say that he believed in others more than they even believed in themselves. And he built a blueprint for global success with the UnFranchise business and the management performance compensation plan. It's a legacy of hope for future generations. So, we're so fortunate, and I feel so fortunate to have worked with JR for 30 years, and it's just been a real blessing, but we miss him every day. But we continue to apply, like I said, everything that we've learned from him. So the team, our corporate team has been together, the same team since the beginning. Unfortunately, we've lost some members who passed away, and we've grown. So it's a bigger team now. But with Lauren as our co-founder and CEO, and Mark as our president and COO, we can't go wrong. They continue to lead the way, and we have some great. This team has just the diversity and the personalities, the backgrounds, the expertise, the wisdom, all comes together, and the results are always there. And so it's a great team effort, and we really believe in partnership. There's a real partnership between the company and our unfranchised owner community. And JR used to say it's a symbiotic relationship. One depends on the other,
That's right.
And so and we continue to move with strength and unity. And so we're so fortunate, Jim.
Yeah. And as you were saying that, I was thinking how fortunate we are to have Lauren continuing to lead everything we're doing, who, like you, grew up in the business around JR and learning from him, and has really taken and put her mark on it and what she's doing along with Mark. And I know, Andrew, you've got your copy, I've got mine. And we got to say congratulations. Lauren just hit the New York Times bestseller list today with her Scrambled or Sunny Side Up book, which is really a love story about her and JR. And something I would recommend for any of the guests to pick up and learn about, or go to, if you Google out some of the podcasts that have been done on Scrambled or Sunny Side Up, they're tremendous and really tell a lot about our owner and about our company and about our beliefs in what we're doing. And I think that you'd love it. As a product brokerage and internet marketing company, we've really are powered by these entrepreneurs. As Andrew said, we were founded in 1992. We're headquartered still in Greensboro. We have operations in 9 countries, which means we can actually build and earn in 9 countries, but we can ship to over 190. We're actually in our 33rd year of service now, I think. 440 exclusive brands, including Isotonics, and thousands of exclusive products that make a difference in people's lives. Because if you don't have products that make a difference, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't matter how good your pay plan is or how good your company is. You need something that people are going to come back for, and we have that. And you got to see in that video the president of the Better Business Bureau talking about us, and we have an A+ rating, and we've won the Torch Award for doing business with trust, performance, and integrity twice in Central North Carolina, which is really, really special. The only company to ever do that.
3 times now.
It's a 3. You're right, 3-time winner now.
So thank you, Jim. Yeah, well, sorry.
We're gonna have to have whoever does those slides update that, Andrew.
What's that? That's 2024. Anyway, but our brand, of course, we wouldn't be, as I mentioned earlier, we're built on product. I often kind of joke, if we were to take some of our products off the market, there'd probably be a revolt against our company.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, just the loyalty to our brands is so extreme because they've experienced results, and so it's just great to have such market-driven products with high quality ingredients and formulations that really perform. So I think the video's next. Our #1 brand being Isotonics. Am I right about that? Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Isotonics, the world's most advanced nutraceutical taken orally. Isotonics refers to the form by which the supplement is delivered into your body. Isotonic means having the same fluid pressure as body fluids. This natural delivery method reduces the time it takes for your body to absorb the nutrients. Normally, when you ingest a daily vitamin or nutritional supplement tablet, your body must work up to 4 hours digesting and absorbing the vitamins and nutrients. During this lengthy breakdown process, a percentage of the nutritive value is lost. But because Isotonics products are powders, the fillers, binders, coatings, and lubricants that are common to tablet manufacturing are not necessary. And the inactive ingredients and flavoring also make the product taste great. Faster and more effective delivery to the bloodstream increases the value of taking nutritional supplements. Always follow the directions on the label when taking any nutritional supplement. Isotonic products become isotonic when mixed with the appropriate amount of water. You simply mix the product, stir, and drink. It's that easy. Isotonics, the world's most advanced nutraceutical taken orally.
I always say if you breathe, you should be using OPC3. They'll probably edit that out. I don't know if you can say that.
I agree with you on that.
Is this me or you, Jim? I forgot.
You know, I think it's me. I'll take it and run with it. But we also are partnered with over 3,000 stores online. And, you know, Lisa and I call this anyway, because you're going to do it anyway. You're going to shop anyway online. You're going to do these things. Why not get paid for it? You've now seen the exclusive products that maybe you didn't know about. They're unique and consumable, two very important words. But now you're seeing all the stores you do shop at already, and you're also able to earn by shopping at the stores you already shop at, no change in habits, but because you're part of this business.
You know, JR's original thought and idea was to be able to enable individuals to get paid on almost anything and everything they could need or want.
Yeah.
And so with all these partners, in addition to our exclusive products, there's not too many things that you can't get paid to shop on or can't earn on, you know, from. And so
Right.
that whole concept of converting spending and earning has come to fruition here.
And, you know, when you look at ways to earn, Andrew, you get cash back on personal purchases. You make significant retail profit on marketing our exclusive products. And remember, again, I said a word before, consumable, because would you rather have to go out and talk to 1,000 people, or would you rather talk to 10 who order 100 times? I've got customers who ordered 28 years ago who continue to order from me every month. That's what I wanted. And then unlimited potential weekly commissions on team sales for what you're doing. And there's bonuses on top of that from your team sales. So you've got some great ways to earn in the company.
And it can happen, and it happens really right from the onset, you know, the first transaction that's made. But before we run this last video, I think it's worth noting that, you know, the most powerful or most effective way of penetrating a market is through word of mouth, right? And, you know, you think about a great movie that you saw, a great restaurant you had a great experience at. The best part about these experiences is talking to somebody about the movie you saw or about the restaurant you had a great meal at or whatever. But the point is, when that person thinks about going to eat at a new restaurant or go see a movie, they think about what you told them. And it was your sincerity and your enthusiasm. You can't keep a good thing to yourself. You have to tell somebody about it. After 30 days, maybe 40 or 50 people went to go eat at that restaurant, went to go see that movie, and you got no credit for all the business that you ultimately led to. So JR figured out that, wait a minute, if I can automate a referral tracking system, right, and capture or track all the word of mouth activity, and then have all that business come back to where it originated, we have a powerful business, right? That's exactly what we've done with the plan. And it's unbelievable how the system tracks, you know, what happens. And so because our products are so good, people talk about it, and our business has grown for over 32 years, primarily because of that, and people make money. So it's that simple, you know. Yeah. I just want to run this last video here.
The Market America seller has the ability to earn retail profits by building a loyal and satisfied customer base, and earn commissions by expanding sales and distribution channels with additional teams of sellers. A revolutionary referral tracking system allows the seller to receive 100% credit on all purchases made by them, their customers, and their customers' referrals, as well as capturing their team's transactional footprints. The sophisticated Management Performance Compensation Plan, MPCP, enables people to earn a supplemental income. MarketAmericaShop.com is the complete package designed and built to satisfy multiple needs and provide the ultimate turnkey business solution for aspiring entrepreneurs.
There you have it.
You know, as you can see there, any of the earnings we talked about, you know, they require work. That's what I always tell people. You know, things that look too good to be true usually are. This one just takes a little time and effort to put into it. And you mentioned these numbers earlier, Andrew, a little bit. I think they speak loudly.
Yeah, no, in fact, they've recently been updated as of the end of 2024. So it's over 6.5 billion. And over 12 billion now. So it just continues as time goes on, you know, just inherent in how we're structured and how the business develops. So let's see, moving forward here, we have thousands of people that make an extra $300 to $500 a month, $600 a month, a couple $1,000s a month. But we have, hundreds who have made at least 1 million in commissions, and all the people and everything in between. Okay.
Yeah.
So solid, but all the people here have made that you're seeing, and it's not us just picking images out. These are actually real photographs of real people who have made at least 1 million in commissions. And we don't need to just kind of single them out, because I know just as well as everybody listening or tuned in here that generating an extra couple $1,000s a month, it can really impact the quality of one's life. They can eliminate debt. They can handle, it takes the edge off. So I just think it's important to note that regardless of what type of plan that you need and type of income that you are looking to achieve to satisfy your goals, enhance your quality of life, is what it is, so we can help develop a plan of action to enable you to achieve that, but I think what ends up happening, Jim, and I think this, as people start to earn, like, wait a minute, this actually works.
That's what happened to me.
The goals get a little bit bigger, right? You just keep going.
Yeah. The dreams grow and you say, okay, I can do this. It's real, and you put more time into it because it's real. And you see that what you're doing makes a difference, and that makes a difference in the way you go after things. And, a lot of times when you're doing this, Andrew, people think they know what you are or what you're not. And, what we are not is a typical marketing structure. And I want everybody to understand this. When I was a vice president in a company, the owner was at the top and the vice presidents were next, and then some managers, and then some office personnel, and then some assistants. And the person at the bottom made the least amount of money. And the only way to get ahead was if somebody left, fired, or died. Not a great way to advance. Or if they created a new position, which means they bypass someone else. And it creates competition. It creates an unhealthy environment. I think many of us know that, who've worked in a long-term corporate environment. And I'm not saying it's bad. If you work somewhere, you should work hard and you should do your very best job to do that. However, there's a better way to do it. It's what we are that's the better way, because this is what we're not. We don't build wide, we build deep. And when I say that, when you look at what we have here, we build a vertical stream of people. And by doing that, it compounds everybody's effort. Matt may be the newest person on your team. Maybe you started 5 or 10 years ago or 15 years ago, but Matt can come in and he can out earn you. He can out earn your senior partners. It's what I call fair. It's based on what Matt does that will make the difference in Matt's career. Now, is Matt related to the owner? Is Matt, was one of the first people? It's Matt's work ethic and what he's going to do with it. And by doing that, it creates a system where everybody's working for everybody else to be successful, because it all helps everybody.
That's it. Well explained. And I already mentioned, if somebody's looking to earn an extra $300 to $500 a month, or looking to make $2,100 to $3,600 per week or more, we have the solution. It's about just a detailed plan of action based on what you want and when you want it. It's just a matter of time. So if there's any interest at all of those of you who are guests who have learned a little bit more, become a little bit more enlightened about what we are, who we are, why we are, I just encourage you to schedule a follow-up appointment with the person who invited you to be a part of this session, and learn how the business is structured, understand how it develops, how you're compensated. I think you'll be really impressed and quite intrigued.
I'll go further, Andrew. I'm going to tell you, if you're a guest, text them tonight and say, hey, I want to learn, but don't wait till tomorrow, because you know how the world goes. Everybody gets busy. Everybody does something. Text them, say, hey, I want to learn more. I want to see how this works, and set something up immediately to do that. And the slide we have here is our leadership school. And I can't think of a better way. I'll tell you, if you're on my team listening to this and you're a guest, here's what I would tell you. If it's between starting the business and going to leadership school, you only had finances to do one or the other, then go to leadership school. I'm not concerned with you starting the business. I'm concerned with you being successful in the business. And that's the way our whole team is. And that's why we want you to be there to pick up 6 months to a year of knowledge in 3 days. I know it's short notice right now, But I'm going to tell you, I've had people who have started the business, Andrew, on a Monday of leadership school week and made it. That's when I was living in Wisconsin full time, and they would come down to Florida for this leadership school, and it was the best decision they ever made. This is going to be a really special one. I know Andrew has insights he can't share with us, but it'll be great for anyone to be there who can.
Amen. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully you can join us, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Jim, for taking time out of your busy schedule in between pickleball matches and golf rounds and building the business. You're doing great, and we'll look forward to seeing you and everybody, next week here in Miami at the Leadership School. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yep, appreciate you. Have a great night.